I saw your photo on social media and noticed you don't look like yourself anymore, and it scares me how much pain a smile can hide. I saw your picture today, and for the first time, I felt like I was looking at a stranger wearing your face, pretending to be okay. Your eyes in that photo looked heavier than your words ever admit, and I wish you'd let someone see the weight you're carrying. I noticed you don't look like yourself anymore, and it breaks me because I know how hard it is to disappear while still being seen. I saw your latest picture, and your smile didn't reach your eyes, like you're holding a secret storm no one else can feel. You don't look like the person I used to know, and maybe that's why my heart paused, because I can see the hurt you're hiding. I looked at your photo and realized the world sees beauty, but I see the exhaustion you've been pretending isn't there. You looked different in that picture. Not worse, not better. Just like someone who's been fighting battles in silence. I noticed the way you're forcing yourself to look fine, and it hurt because I know you only do that when you're breaking quietly. Your photo looked like a painting touched up to hide the cracks. But I still saw them, because I know where you're fragile. I saw your picture today and felt this strange ache, like the version of you I loved is slowly fading into someone you don't even recognize. You don't look like yourself in that photo, and I wish you knew it's okay to fall apart without polishing the pieces for the world. I noticed something in your eyes, a tiredness you never speak of, and it made me wonder who you turn to when you can't turn to yourself. You looked distant, almost unreachable, like your soul stepped away even though your body stayed in the frame. I saw your photo and felt a quiet sadness, because you look like someone who's learned to hide the hurt too beautifully. Your smile in that picture felt rehearsed, like a performance for an audience too blind to notice the truth. You don't look like the person who once laughed freely. Now your smile carries the echo of something lost. Your photo felt like a confession, silent, desperate, begging someone to finally understand what you're not saying. I saw your picture and realized healing hasn't reached you yet. You're still pretending you're untouched by the things that broke you. You look like someone who is trying to be strong for everyone, even though you're crumbling in ways no one sees. I noticed the softness in your face has turned into something guarded, like you've built walls even in your own expressions. Your photo felt like a message, one I wish I could decode, because I know you're not okay even when you say you are. You don't look like yourself anymore, and I wish I could reach through the screen, pull you close, and ask what changed. I saw your picture and felt fear, not of you changing, but of the pain that forced you to. Your eyes looked like they were searching for something you lost, something you pretend doesn't matter anymore. That photo wasn't just an image, it was a story of someone trying to survive a chapter they never asked for. You look like someone who's learning to fake stability, and it hurts to know you felt you had to. I saw your face and realized even happiness can be staged, but sadness always slips through the cracks. You don't look like yourself in that photo, more like someone you created to hide the version of you that's hurting. Your picture felt lonely, like you're surrounded by people but still fighting your demons in the dark. I noticed your posture was softer, weaker, like the weight of the world finally started demanding its due from you. You looked like someone who's been giving too much of yourself away without receiving anything back. I saw your picture and realized you're holding heartbreak in your eyes more gently than you ever hold your joy. You don't look like the person who once lit up rooms. Now you look like someone who survives them. Your photo felt like you're losing pieces of yourself while trying to look whole for the world. I noticed your expression wasn't tired, it was defeated, like you've been fighting battles you never speak of. You look different in ways only someone who once loved you can recognize, as if pain has learned your face too well. Your smile in that picture looked like a mask that fits too tightly now. You don't look like yourself anymore, and I wish I knew the moment everything shifted inside you. I saw your picture and felt your silence louder than any caption you could have written. That photo told me you're not okay, even though you've become an expert at pretending. You look like someone who has forgotten how it feels to feel safe. Your eyes in that picture didn't sparkle. They dimmed like a star trying not to burn out. You don't look like the version of you that believed love was enough. Now you look like someone who learned it isn't. I saw your photo and felt something break quietly inside me, because you look like someone who's been pretending for far too long. Your eyes in that picture weren't shining. They were begging for rest, the kind you never allow yourself to take. You don't look like yourself anymore, and it's painful to see how much you've changed just to keep up with what the world expects from you. I noticed your smile was trembling at the edges, like you were holding back emotions you don't trust anyone with. Your photo felt like a silent confession, like your heart was whispering truths your lips refused to speak. You looked like someone carrying invisible bruises, ones no camera filter could ever hide. I saw your picture and realized the world may applaud your glow up, but I can see the loneliness tucked behind it. You don't look like yourself because you've learned to hide your softness, and I missed the version of you that didn't fear vulnerability. Your photo felt like you're drifting further from who you used to be, one forced smile at a time. You looked bold, but not at peace, like someone wearing strength as armor instead of comfort. I noticed your eyes had this empty sparkle, like you're shining on the outside, but hollow inside. Your photo wasn't just an image, it was a quiet scream for someone to finally notice you're not okay. You don't look like yourself anymore because life has been stealing pieces of you without asking. Your smile looked too bright, too polished, like you edited out the pain but forgot the sadness in your eyes. I saw your picture and felt the distance between us stretch, not because you're far, but because you're fading. You look like someone who's abandoned their own emotions just to keep up with the version people expect. Your photo made me wonder how many nights you cried before taking it. You don't look like yourself because you've been fighting silent battles that no one knows are killing you inside. I noticed your expression was softer, not with peace, but with exhaustion. You looked like someone trying to hide the fact that they're breaking in places no one checks. I saw your picture and felt your sadness more loudly than your smile. You don't look like yourself anymore, and I can't tell if it's growth or heartbreak, or maybe both. Your eyes looked like they've seen too much, felt too much, and spoken too little. You looked beautiful, but not happy, like someone who learned the difference too young. Your photo felt like a mask you've worn for so long that even you might believe it now. You don't look like yourself because you've been forced to rebuild without anyone asking how the pieces fit. You looked like someone who smiles for photos but cries in silence. I saw your picture and realized even your shadows look tired. You don't look like yourself anymore, and it scares me because I don't know who hurt you this deeply. Your eyes looked drained, like they've run out of honest ways to say, "I'm tired." You looked like someone who's learned to be strong, even when they desperately want to be held. Your photo felt like a goodbye wrapped in a smile. You don't look like yourself because you've been growing through pain no one else witnessed. I noticed the heaviness in your gaze, the kind that comes from pretending everything is fine for too long. You looked like a beautiful lie crafted to hide an honest sadness. Your photo felt like the moment before someone finally admits they're hurting. You don't look like yourself anymore, not because you changed, but because you lost parts of you along the way. You looked like someone surviving life instead of living it. I saw your picture and felt the distance between your smile and your truth. You don't look like yourself because your heart has been carrying storms too heavy for one soul. Your eyes looked like they were searching for a version of you that no longer exists. You looked it like someone who's mastered the art of looking okay. Your photo felt like a story written in sadness and hidden by filters. You don't look like yourself anymore, and it breaks me because I still remember the light you once carried. Your smile looked unfamiliar, like it belonged to someone forced to grow up too quickly. I saw your picture and realized your silence has become louder than your words. You looked like someone whose heart has been bruised in places no one else can see. You don't look like yourself because you've been holding back tears behind carefully posed expressions. Your photo felt like a quiet apology for not being the version of you people expect. You looked like someone trying to rebuild their life while pretending they never fell apart. I noticed the loneliness in your eyes, the kind that follows you even in crowded places. You don't look like yourself anymore, and I wish someone had told you it's okay not to. Your picture felt like a moment of honesty, even though you tried to hide everything you were feeling.